Good evening and thank you for joining us on 9japarrotTV News at 10. I am Balikis Ajoyo. Tonight, we bring you the major stories and happenings from the national stories and across the globe. Here are the top headlines of the major story for 7th of August 2026. NEMA reaffirms commitment to transparency, federal character principle. Kwara PDP passes votes of confidence on Saraki, approves alliance with APC G15 for 2027. Court remands 42-year-old man over alleged 800 million naira bank hacking. On foreign news, China's trade surplus grows as global AI demand boosts export. And on sports, Vinicius Jr. signs new contract with Real Madrid to 2032. Now the news in details. The Director General of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, Mrs. Zubeida Umar, has reaffirmed the agency's commitment to upholding the federal capital principle through transparency, fairness, and due process in its management and administrative activities. DG gave the assurance during an interactive session with the chairman of the Federal Character Commission, FCC, Ms. Ulayat Muturayo Omidino, and other commissioners at the commission's headquarters in Abuja. According to a statement issued by NEMA, the meeting was part of the FCC's routine engagement with Chief Executive of Ministries, departments, and agencies aimed at acquainting them with the Commission's procedures, guidelines, and expectations. Away from that, the Kwara State chapter of the People's Democratic Party PDP has passed a vote of confidence on former Senate President and national leader of the party, Dr. Abubakar Bukola Saraki, while mandating him to enter into political engagements with the aggrieved Kwara APC G15 group ahead of the 2027 general elections. The decisions were part of a 4-point communique issued at the end of a 2-day stakeholders meeting held between Wednesday, August 5 and Thursday, August 6, 2026 at Saraki's GRA residence in Ilorin. In the communique signed by the state chairman, Honorable Adamu Isa Bawa, and State Secretary Engineer Abdulrahman Abdullah Kayode, the stakeholders unanimously mandated Saraki to initiate formal talks with members of the APC G15, recently rebranded as the Altogether Progressive, as well as other political groups looking to align with the PDP. Meanwhile, the federal court in Lagos has remanded a 47-year-old man, Uzochukwu Eze, popularly known as Amazon, over allegations of hacking into the server of SunTrust Bank PLC and diverting more than 800 million into multiple accounts. Eze was arraigned on Thursday before Justice Friday Ogazi by operative of the Department of State Service, DSS, on charges bordering on cybercrime, unlawful access to critical financial infrastructure, and money laundering. The prosecution, led by M. Bajela, alleged that the defendant, alongside others still at large, conspired between 2023 and 2026 to unlawfully interfere with the bank's computer system, resulting in the fraudulent diversion of funds belonging to SunTrust Bank. On the international scene, China recorded a sharp rise in exports and imports in July, driven by increasing global demand for artificial intelligence-related technology products, according to official trade data released on Friday. Figures from the General Administration of Customs showed that exports rose by 23.9% year-on-year in July, exceeding analyst forecasts of 23%. Imports also increased by 27.5%, although the figure fell short of the projected 29.5% growth. The surge was largely attributed to strong overseas demand for Chinese electronics, particularly computers, data processing equipment, and related components used in expanding artificial intelligence infrastructure. Lastly, on sports, Real Madrid have ended months of uncertainty surrounding the future of Brazilian winger Vinicius Jr. after announcing that the forward has signed a contract extension that will keep him at the club until June 2032. The new agreement brings to an end prolonged negotiations that lasted more than a year, during which the 26-year-old was linked with a possible move away from the Santiago Bernabeu. including reported interest from Arsenal. Real Madrid confirmed the renewal in an official statement on Thursday, describing the Brazilian as one of the club's most influential players during one of the most successful periods in its history. And that concludes our news for tonight. Stay connected with us. Follow us on our social media platforms and visit www.9japarrotTV.com for more breaking news and in-depth reports. I am Balikis Ajoyo. Thank you for watching. Good night.